Hello everybody, welcome to Minecraft on the Block. This is the Taggart Season 2, and I'm not exactly sure what we're going to do today. Well, I am sure what we're going to do today. I'm not sure what we're going to do next time, though. I'm stressed out for some reason. Ever since I started Season 2, I've been kind of stressed about this whole thing. There's just too much to do. I have like 10 different things going right now. One thing I'm going to do is I want to build a coke furnace so that I can get, I think it's coke, it's spelled coke, C-O-K-E, I don't know what it actually is, how it's pronounced, I assume that's it. But anyway, you make coke coal, and then I don't even know what else, some sort of oil, and that's what you use to make rail beds, and then you make rail beds, and I want to make a sweet rail system, like a high-speed rail system between here and my building area, and this is, you know, so I've got a bunch of junk here. I'm also a little, I think I might have lost some stuff. I'm not sure what happens, but I think if you leave it go, so I had a chest sitting next to my quarry, and I kind of abandoned it for a while, and I was doing some stuff, and it was running, and it went down to bedrock and stopped. I came back, and this thing was full, and I can't believe it was just a coincidence that it got exactly to full, and then that's when it stopped, you know, mining. So I don't know if stuff like overflowed. Maybe I lost diamonds and stuff, so anyway, that kind of stressed me out, and then I decided I had to get one going again. So this one I only put one motor on so that it would, one engine on so that it would go a little slower and give me a little more time. So anyway, on top of that, I'm trying to think, there's like 10 things I want to do, but then I realized the perfect thing to do today would be to tame some horses. I don't know why that came to me, but I saw a horse, and I was like, I should just see about taming a horse, and then I went and watched a couple of videos. I can't even remember whose videos they were, but you can tame horses, and then you can breed them, and you can breed them to, I guess ultimately you want to get a Pegasus, but there's like a Nightmare, which was like an evil looking unicorn, which was awesome. So that was one of them that I was thinking about. So anyway, today we're going to go and get some horses, and we're so the reason I didn't build the coke furnace, I don't know if you guys are familiar with that thing. I don't know if I have any of this stuff on me. Let's see. I did build an alchemy bag, though, you'll notice. I just had to break down and do that because I needed to be able to transport stuff back and forth. So I don't have the coke block, or the coke bricks, I think is what they're called. It takes a bunch of brick and a bunch of sand to make coke bricks, and then you make this coke furnace, but you have to actually build it. It's not like something you craft. You craft it kind of like in real life, not real life, in Minecraft real life, not on the table, but you craft it, you build it. It's a 3x3 internal size, and when you've built it correctly, then some like little windows appear on the sides, and it becomes like an in-game item, but it's crafted. It's hard to explain. Excuse me. So that's what I'm going to do, and I'm wasting daylight, so let's get rolling. So anyway, what I was going to say is I was thinking about building that, but then I was like, man, if I'm going to build that and start making that stuff, I should probably do it. I also want to apologize ahead of time for another set of low frame rates. If it gets too bad, I'll stop and start over. But anyway, sorry. One of the reasons that I decided that I was gonna go do that, or that I didn't want to do that right away, was because I was thinking, well, if I'm going to have a big oven, it's going to be hard to move, because I think you have to, you know, basically break the whole thing down and move it and whatever. If I'm going to do that, I might as well try to put it at least kind of where I'm going to be building. And so then I was thinking, well, I got to go and find where we're going to build. So I was going over there, and then I'm like, man, I want to take some time and build a basement and get ready. And then I was like, man, that's going to take a lot of time, but I got to get a video out because you guys are going to be wanting to see a video, I hope. And anyway, so I decided that what I would do today to give myself just a little break would be to tame horses, and then I'll work on getting a kind of a foundation. And maybe today, if we get a horse tamed, we'll find a spot and just kind of start. What I want to do is just basically, I want to find the place where we're going to build out here, kind of lay out some different areas, and then I'll use some of the areas. I just want to start building the complex. Like, I think we'll have a horse farm out here for sure, and what I'll do is I'll build a little start to a horse farm, and and maybe we'll do, like, I don't know, maybe the horse farm will be kind of like over here or something, so anyway, this is going to be the complex area, this whole area between basically that forest line and the water line over there. That's what I'm thinking. So Anyway, let's just kind of roam around and see what we can find for horses. So I set a timer, just so everybody knows, I set a timer for 15 minutes today. I was going to try to keep it around 15 minutes. Oh my goodness, is that a unicorn? Oh, it just disappeared. There was a unicorn right there. I'm glad I got that on video because there was definitely a unicorn there and it just despawned. That stinks. I was kind of just gonna... Oh, I can't believe that. Alright, well, I don't think I'm gonna settle for you, dude. I don't have that much bread. I only got 20 bread. So the way this goes is it takes different amounts of bread for different horses. I don't know their levels. Like, I don't know how many it would take for him. And I don't even really know how to tell. I don't know how to tell when they're actually tamed. I know that 11 bread... What is it? So does it take 3? Does it take 3 per level? Or something like that? So maybe 12 bread for a unicorn because they're level 4. A Pegasus is level 5. I'm not sure exactly what all the levels are. So, dang it. That would have been awesome had we struck jackpot right away and got a unicorn. So then the other thing, the whole horse breeding thing is actually very cool because then you have to give them... Oh, we need to find pumpkins too. You have to give them pumpkins. That's part of the breeding process. And if they don't eat the pumpkin, they're sterile. And I guess they go sterile over time or something. I'm not sure exactly how that works, but anyway, there's just a lot to it. All right, so there's a horse. And it seemed like, if I was hearing it correctly, that the lighter the color, the higher the level for like normal horses. But there's like pack horses which like come with, I don't know if maybe you have to breed a pack horse. I thought you could find them in the wild. I think pack horses have like little saddlebags on the back. All right, let's just go over here. We haven't done a lot of exploring around here anyway, so I don't really even know what we've got over here. Definitely don't want to get lost. Ooh, this is a nice little kind of river valley. I'm not sure either. See, this is totally my style to just not do any sort of preparation, no reading the manual. You guys know that's not what makes it fun. So I don't know where horses even spawn, and I have not seen a pumpkin, I don't think, since I started this level, this world. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Watch us get lost and not be able to... Well, I guess we can always... We're pretty close to the spawn, so we can always find our way back. I'm not sure exactly where the spawn is, but... Yeah, this is not bad. Yeah, so anyway, I think I said the timer is going to go off at 15 minutes, but we'll probably be longer than that. The frame rate seems to have stabilized at about 30. 30 is what I like to get, or else I don't want to record. It's really all I need to record. Steer clear of the big cats. I think it's almost like the horses need flat plains, maybe. Although you saw them over by the house, they're always pretty frequently they are spawning over there. It's gonna get dark. We do not want to be caught out in the dark. Let's do this. For the sake of time, let me go run around on my own and see if I can find some sort of an interesting horse, and then I will come back and we'll pick up from there. So I'm going to pause, and I will be back in just a minute. All right, guys, I'm back. So I was way wrong. In fact, so apparently, I think this is a light brown horse. Apparently, the way this works is that they have tempers. I think the light brown is the lowest. I'm kind of guessing that it's only going to take 1 to get you. So every time you... I think its temper is like 100. So every time you give it a bread, it gets negative 100 on temper, and it'll go down to 25, and then you just have to ride it in a little bit, and you can tame it. So then, apparently, though, an apple will instantly tame the horse. So anyway, I'm just going to take this one because I haven't found any others, and I don't even know where I am. I'm lost. So we're going to take this one. I think that... I don't know how many I just gave him, but then we put a saddle on him. And then what do? We like... There we go. Okay, so we... No, we didn't get him. They buck you off and it hurts. And I think the bigger horses buck you higher. So I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Oh, there we go. So this one will be Trigger, because that's a lame name, and this is a lame horse. And let's ride Trigger around and see what's going on. So let's see if we can find... I hope I remember even where I came from. What do we look like on a horse? Not quite as lame as I thought, but pretty lame. Okay. Anyway, so we got one horse. This is our first. This will always be our first horse. Let's see. So I have no. Now I don't know if if it's possible to. Once you've tamed them, if they'll just roam around. I don't know. I don't know how this works. Let's go back this way, and I kind of want to set up a stable, or the beginnings of a stable. That'll be kind of the first part of our complex. Okay, so it turns out that a black Pegasus is like the second, or is the highest level horse you can get, and a Nightmare is the second highest. So I was way off on all that. I thought that a Nightmare was like somewhere in the middle or something. I don't know what I thought. Anyway, man, riding a horse is a pain. Now, can they go through small areas like this? No. I could see where having like a Pegasus, something that could fly, would be cool. This is not all that cool, because it's really difficult to control. I don't know what in the world I was thinking coming in here. This is going to make... Alright, let's see. I don't really know where I'm going either. Oh, here we go. We're close to home. Close-ish to home. So let's do this. Let's take him, put him out there, and then see if we can... But that is that arrow. That arrow is still bouncing. It's basically bouncing in midair. It's not even bouncing on anything. I don't know what that is it's bouncing on. Pretty cool, though. Alright. Probably going to run him into a ravine. Yeah, this is scary. I wonder if better horses jump better. Alright. Okay. So, let's make the stable... Ravine. Let's make the stable... Well, it's probably going to be temporary anyway. I'll probably have to move them all. I like that little island. I'm going to make a lighthouse out on that island for sure. Desi actually... So Desi from the Desi's server actually had a great idea for a lighthouse. And I'm sure there's... In vanilla Minecraft it was a brilliant idea. I'm sure in Industrial Craft there's different ways. But what he was suggesting is... taking a rail cart and basically like having it go around on powered rails to make kind of the idea of like a lighthouse blinking. So I think that would be a really cool idea. So let's, I think you press shift or something to get off. Nice. Alright, Trigger, can you stay? Or do I need to like rope you? Can I rope you? I'm afraid to do that because I won't know how to get rid of the rope. Alright, so I did bring at least some fence, although I didn't bring any... No, that's okay. I didn't bring a gate. I need at least one little gate. So, let's make a gate. Yeah, I feel like this is a lame video. I feel like the last couple have been not the best. Let me know what you guys think. That's not always the case. Whenever I think they're lame, they're not always lame, but sometimes they are. So I probably don't want mobs getting in here. I was just going to make a little beginning, like kind of the first... I guess I don't really care so much about... I don't really care that much about grass. I was trying to think of what I want. This is kind of... My thought was that I would build into this hill eventually and then kind of... Yeah, this would be kind of slope down here. So let's do that. Let's just start it here. Put up a little miniature single horse. This is the first build in our complex. There, everybody was missing the buzzer, I know. So what are the chances you can actually get a horse through there? Let's try it. Alright, Trigger, come on. Let's go. You can probably just jump out of there, can't you? Can you jump into that? You can. Gonna have to make it a little bit higher than that, I suppose. Luckily, I can. Get out of the way. Probably have to put a door on there, which I guess we could also do. Give you some light trigger. I'll get you a decent looking horse for being apparently the worst horse that you can get in the game. Get out of here. I will have to kill you if you can't get out. I will. I'll do it. There we go. Alright, let's do a couple of things. Let's get some light going in here. Wow, how many times could I miss that? What's the problem? Okay. One more. See, how much fun is it watching me jump? Isn't it just a lot of fun? Okay, let's see. I don't want that charged because it discharge. How do I discharge that? Whatever. Okay, let's it's learning a whole new world here. Let's man, something. I'm gonna have to drop something as usual. That could be dropped. You are going to have to go away. Door, which I hate. Let's do this. I don't know how high he can jump. I don't know if he can jump over 2 blocks. Doubtful. That seems excessive. In fact, let's just do, to be safe, put some fence on top of that. There. Backwards. And excellent. Excellent work. It seems laggy too. Something just seems... What? Alright. Now, you stay here. Yeah, it is. It's really laggy. Something weird going on. Alright, let's see if we can make it back to the house. So, while I am running for my life, we're going to call it a video. I'm going to try to get another horse and some... I'm going to try to get another horse. In fact, you know what? I probably will upload this video like the same day that I... Oh, those are those stinking... Ugh. Those are the skeletons with the armor. And those two have leather armor. Those things are wicked. At least they didn't do more damage than the normal ones. Those bandits are like one hit and you're dead. I'm not even sure what to do about them. Okay, so we're safely back home. All right. Anyway, so what I'll probably do is upload this one with the other with episode 3 or something, because I just feel like it's not the best video in the world. So I apologize. But anyway, I had a lot of fun. If you guys enjoyed, please give me a thumbs up. Help me out with some ideas. I am definitely going to start putting down some foundation out there and laying some groundwork. We've got I've got just a ton of disjointed stuff. I've got diamonds in different containers, and oh, I also have a divining rod, which I built based on somebody's feedback, and I don't even know how to use it. So anyway, I should probably take that apple if I'm going to do any more horse training. So what I'll try to do is get a couple of horses, something interesting, and then next time I'll do some prep and we'll show the breeding process and kind of how to get some stuff, and hopefully we can get ourselves a nightmare, and then we'll ride that thing around and do cool stuff. So that will actually alleviate my immediate need to want to get a rail system going if I could ride a horse back and forth from the oil rig. Anyway, that's it. Thumbs up if you liked it. Tell your friends, follow me on Twitter, Minecraft OTB, and I'll talk to you guys soon.